There's a warning on this one. If you don't want to cry, you might want to leave the room for a little while. This is the song that David mentioned that I wrote in memory of my Aunt Sue. And I was so privileged and honored to be able to make this the first song on my new CD. And the song was actually inspired at a place where many of you were, which was at her funeral. I always knew how amazing that woman was, but I never really understood it until one by one people started telling stories about who she was and what she did and how she lifted people up when they were in their lowest places. And I thought to myself, I was raised Catholic. I think I can at least appoint one saint, so I call her the Saint of Warren Avenue, and this is her song. I'm worried about you guys getting through it. I'm worried about me getting through it now. Now, to do this, I had to tell the truth about her. I couldn't, I couldn't pretend she wasn't who she was, because that's what I loved about her, is who she was. Saint of Warren Avenue, served the drinks and tend the grill. Specialty was broken heart, shattered dreams, and busted wills. She swore just like a sailor on a drunken Monday pass. She spoke the language of the street that's paved with broken glass. The Saint of Warren Avenue raised a family with no dad. Her ways were wild and dangerous, just a Catholic girl gone bad. You could map the tough life in the deep lines of her face. You could feel the hard-earned love intense in her embrace. Sometimes saints are sinners, sometimes saints are pure. At best a clear reflection of the broken souls they cure. She could work her wonder in the shadows of a life. She could find the miracle in common human strife. Saint of Warren Avenue, she took sick and went away. Hundreds mourned the passing at the funeral home that day. One by one, each one stood up and told their story bare of the woman who accepted them when their lives were in despair. One told how he showed up late, abandoned and alone. She took him in for all those years, she opened up her home. The same was true for animals found hungry at her door. She spent her barmaid wages on the helpless and the poor. Sometimes saints are sinners, sometimes saints are pure. At best